What is up, everybody? It's your boy CrazyMaze98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community, and welcome to some DFO. We're not gonna continue on. We're gonna start off something new. We're gonna show like a little bit of gameplay from DFO for those who have never played DFO, and probably give them an idea of possibly what they want to go ahead and actually play, like for like an MMO, and show like what the gameplay and what they do in the game as well. As you can hear some of the music, this is actually another artist that I know, my friend Rose right here. By all means, go ahead and follow him on his Instagram and his YouTube, and also, you know, just definitely show some support to his music. It's absolutely amazing music. Make sure to go ahead and support Rando20XX on his Instagram, Twitch, and Facebook. If you like anything of commission work, anything based off of, like, you know, video games, anything based off of, like, you know, comic books, or any type of commission work that you want for him to do, contact him mostly on his Facebook, and then you'll definitely get some great work from him. Definitely go ahead and follow Travis Brown on his Instagram and his Twitter if you want to go ahead and support his EDM music. Also, between the Instagram and Twitter, there are links to his Spotify and his SoundCloud. And if you're looking for amazingly well-designed t-shirts, by all means go to teespring.psychoworld, and also follow PsychoWorld on his Twitch and also his Instagram, and also take a look at some of the t-shirts that he has. There's gonna be more different and more designed t-shirts on the actual website as well, so just give him a chance to take a look at it. And also, this video is sponsored by Pulse Labs. If you're looking for amazing streamed equipment, or equipment that is well made, you know, well designed, like something from gaming chairs, gaming tables, gaming keyboards, then go into the link in the description, which is, you know, pulselabs.com/EHGCommunity, and take a look at some of the product. But let's go into what we are actually looking at right now. This is a game called DFO, and it is a sort of beat 'em up type of game, anime style, and with that, you know, it's a dungeon based beat 'em up type of game that is an MMO as well. And you have multiple characters here who you can play as. You can play from the agent, the female priest, you can play the demonic lancer, the slayer, the female slayer, the male gunner, the female gunner, the male mage, female mage, the knight, the male fighter, the female fighter, and you have the regular male priest, and you have the thief as well. Now, right here, there are two other characters that you can only unlock until you get a character at level 70, because of the fact that they help you rush through the game a little bit faster. Those are those characters that help you rush through the game like within a couple of seconds and help you get to where you're at. But I would rather go for one of these characters that help you grind. Now, each of these characters here have different types of, you know, classes that they upgrade to. Like, you have something called the Nen Master, the Striker, the Brawler, and the Grappler for like the fighter. For the Slayer, you got the Blade Master, Soul Bender, Berserker, Asura, and you got the Ghost Blade. And each one of these classes actually have different classes where they upgrade to, and once you upgrade to them, they can upgrade to another one, which is listed right in the yellow text right there. Now, this game was designed like in an anime style, but I believe the game was created in Korea, and one, I believe, either South or North Korea. Not real sure, but it is a Korean-based type game. So we're gonna start off with a fighter here, and we're gonna put down EHG Nico. Now, right there, check if it's available. And it's taken already. Alright, it's available. But I'm gonna see if I can do something here. There you go. right there. Now we're gonna click space to start. Now, if you hear the music, it's actually pretty well. At the end of the world, the Lord fills the sky, and the wills that defy. They are one star and prime. Blah blah blah. Okay, so now it says at the end of the world, the Lord. Oh, okay. Thank you. At the end of the world, the Lord fills the sky with the wills that defy. They are the one, thus are the infinite, a prime union of entropy. Power shall spread into the world, reaching the very end of the universe. From Terra Genesis 1:1. Many incidents that brought chaos to the world, yet as pieces of clues reveal no connection between, as concealed deeply into the abyss, nonetheless began to unravel the answers by the name of fate. So the ones who are forsaken behind the wheels of fate may blame the sky for their tragedy. It is a sign leading them to where they should be. A sign indicating that the wheels of fate driving slowly, a sign of a mere beginning. Now, I am not sure what that means. I think it's based off of like what you continue on based on one of the story. So you leave like with something interesting. Now this is the fighter story.
왜 연습하는 거야? 먼저 쓰러뜨리면 될 것을. 난 잠이나 자야겠다.
언제 적들이 들이닥칠지 모르건만 이 무슨 게으름이냐?
사부님.
또 도장 청소를 하고 싶은 게냐?
진법보단 청소가 더 재밌겠는데요.
Okay. Now his story team.
너는 우리 문화생이 아니.
Okay, now it seems like an ambush. Somebody's going crazy.
빨리 나가서 진법을. 빨리 진법을 완성시켜라. 사람이 부족해. 이쪽이 구멍이다. 모두 자리를 지켜라. 하수난 진법이로. 뭐 하고 있느냐? 어서 네 위치로 가거라.
진짜 진법이라니?
그래, 그 자리만 지키면 된다.
Okay, so alright, so he defied the defense formation that he was supposed to do.
어때 내 실력이? 전부 쓰러뜨려.
부상자를 옮겨라.
And literally fought against them.
잘난 척하지 마. 너 때문에 우리 형제들이 죽었어. 넌 우리랑 함께할 자격이 없어.
사부님.
이런 일을 겪고 배운 게 고작 도망이 나가는 것이냐?
여기는 저와 맞지 않아요.
못난 녀석.
Okay, so what he learned was self-defense. And the thing is, he was supposed to use that self-defense. I'll prove that I don't have to rely on patience to be strong. Where should I go to train? Okay, so he trained under some type of monks. And with that, they try to teach him self-defense. But with the self-defense, they didn't go ahead and teach him a lot. It ended up causing him and his friends to get hurt. So he defied it and started to fight. And hence, they turned their back on him because of that. Alright, so if you see right here, it's like a little side scroller right here. You can move left and right, and they have specific areas you want to go to. Help! Oh, okay. What was that? My journey has started and so much already appeared. Oh, okay. They need to slow this down a little bit. And now, with this game, you could attack with combos, which is with the X button. You can go ahead and jump with things like the C button and attack like that. And they also have like different types of healing. And if you don't want to read this, you can press the control button and you can control the speed of text. You know, because sometimes people just want to do the dungeons, and this would be a dungeon per se. Now, let's continue on right here, and let's start fighting right now. Now, for special abilities, it would be X, and it will be also some of the buttons that are listed at the bottom. So when you go ahead and defeat a couple of enemies, they drop loot. Sometimes it will be armor, sometimes it will be crafting materials, and a lot of other things. Now, as you can see right there at the bottom, you have like your whole menu here. You have your menu about your info, like with all the health, the vitality, all the physical attack, all different types of stats here. And with that, you have everything set up. Now, for like things like the inventory, you have things to equip to your, like, you know, your character, weapons, necklaces, like any types of bracelets. Use, which is like, you know, potions, different types of mana potions, from like health potions, increase your mana to give you a boost in you know, attack power. Yeah, materials to go ahead and craft like weapons or armor. Professional, like there's like some other items that you use for like different quests, and there are some quest items. Now, avatar is based on different types of like things you get from like emblems, like different types of ways to customize your avatar, from the head items, the weapons that it uses, the shoes that it has, and everything. And also you can have a creature, which you can go ahead and set up, that you can set up with different stats, and then you can set up with artifacts to go ahead and make it stronger or have certain stats to it, and even feed it. And insignia is when you actually join a guild, and then with that, when you join the insignia has like different bonuses to when you join a guild. Now, you have things like your quests, like the progress of the quest. So like if you're killing like a certain amount of enemies, you have things like 10 enemies, and they'll say you'll have 5 enemies killed. Right here you have a completed quests in your quest book for any of the quests that you finish, and right here you have a quest that you're already set up. Now right here I have a quest that needs to be done. This is just a tutorial. Now right here you have different skills, and you can go ahead and set up right here all the learn the skills, the skill to a max, to clear out the skills, to learn all the stuff like that, the cooldown timer, and you could drag the skill into your hotkey, which is right here at the bottom. Now let's go back, let's go over here. Now, as you can see, you have all the different type of skills. You can equip them, and you can use them to a point where you can actually equip it to things like, you know, your actual hotkeys. And with that, if you see the pictures right here, it shows you what type of stuff it's based off of, and what type of class it's based off of. And there's all different types of things that are like common skills, like things that give you critical skills, you know, things that give you like physical criticals, rear attacks, throw masteries, like for anything like throwing attacks and so on and so forth, or even sometimes throwing items. Now, menu, you got your regular menu, you know, inventory, everything. You customize your actual Steam right here. You can customize your settings. You have your shop, which your shop takes you to like where you can buy different avatar skins and everything, and you can even try them on right here. Even sometimes specific items. Even sometimes you can even buy some animals. It's based on whatever you get. You know. Now let's exit out. And you got the skill build, and you have everything set up, and they're all based off the keys. But if you see right here on the actual skill, it says that it has a command, which is CMD right here at the bottom. When you hit Z, it actually does the D skill. You see? If you do this one, if you hit up in Z, it does the S skill. If you press down and press C, that is your jumping ability, it does the A skill. So it's just like a skill thing, like for, I would say, like Street Fighter, where you have to press down forward to do a Hadouken, or lower half circle to do a Hadouken. But let's continue on. That's basically with some of the characters. There's quite a few of them. I better use combos to finish them at once. Oh, okay. Now I have to fight them. Let's see. This guy. Come on. There you go. I'm getting tired. I better replenish myself. And you see, you got the actual items here. There you go. You're all set, and then you're ready to fight the boss. And it also tells you things like a type of grade that you get at the end of every dungeon. So that's what it shows. Let's see what we got. Now you got a boss that is extremely tougher, and with that you have a combo system. There you go, and you beat him. Now, that character right there is based off of a mage character. Now, that design is mostly a mage character, the female mage and everything. But with this game, it gives me the little vibe of, you know, being, I would say, being in a I would say like in an actual I would say something like, you know, or first of all, you can also edit your screen here, just to make sure if you want to. I would rather do this, leave it full screen. Or if anything, you could go ahead and set up as a window, like full screen right here, and there you go. And if you saw my background. Now you get daily stuff like daily honey, which gives you, like, I would say, different types of like healing, or different types of items specifically today, and you can receive them in your mail. For instance, right here, it restores 30 health, 30% health, 30% mana. That's something that's really good. You put it right there and you can use it. But as I was saying, for this game, it kind of reminds me of like one of the old school beat 'em up fighters, like for instance, like I would say like Streets of Rage, like stuff like I would say, like, you know, and the beat 'em up fighters that you would see in the arcade, or that you would get for, like, you know, all the like stuff like Comic Zone, like for like the Sega Genesis, or like, you know, anything for the Super Nintendo. And this game is a free game, and on Steam is absolutely amazing. So I would recommend getting this game. Like, this game is actually pretty dang fun. So there's that. And the design of it, the looks of it is absolutely well done. I don't know who drew it, but it's absolutely amazing. It gives you that anime type feel. With things like, you know, the actual storylines for the characters are all well done as well. The ability to, you know, edit your class and then upgrade your class to a point where you can literally do missions to, like, get better abilities, and it's really cool. It's really cool. I would recommend getting this game. Like, there's also PvP for this, and PvP is actually a pretty cool idea if you're looking to, like, find a challenge, because there are people that you can face, like, you know, from Korea, or even here, or even wherever this game is allowed. And with that, it gives you like a major challenge, like a fighting game and everything. And with each move, you can learn to even establish combos for each of the characters. Now, this game came out shortly for things like the Xbox, but it came out as just a regular fighting game. Now, what I would suggest for people like that work at this company, which is, I believe it was made by, it was, oh, poor little guy. Oh, okay. This big guy's gonna try to come after me. No, but I think what these people who made this game, I believe that they should at least establish this to be like to try to establish this to be in an actual gaming console. Oh, by the way, when you actually complete a dungeon, you can collect a reward or a ×2 reward. Or a ×2 reward, you put money into it and you get two items that you've earned by completing the dungeon. Or you could just go for the single items, which is the 4 at the top, with the ×2 or 4 at the bottom. Alright. A human female. Okay. Alright, so we got some new stuff here. We got some new equipment. We got some new weapons. A lot of new things. We got them all equipped here. And when you equip the stuff that's weaker, it will show right here on the top right, where it actually is excuse me, I would say in like a reddish color. And you also have some type of using material or crafting material. Now you can continue on to the next mission, or you can start the next quest, or go back to town. So let's start the next quest and let's continue on from here. Which I don't know why he didn't take us to the next quest. Oh yeah, our next quest is in the town, so we have to meet up with Linus, who is the blacksmith right here. Alright, so let me just continue from here. Meet Toby and Mirkwood. Alright, now if you don't know where it is and you want to know where the location is, click on location and it will show right here on the floor area where you have to go next. So let's continue on. Now in this area where you start off, a lot of people are not going to be at, because of the fact that people have leveled up to a major extent. There you go. Okay, so we're looking for a girl that has been taken into the forest. Now, this cute little guy Toby is gonna show us where. Now with that, we got a couple of items here. And we got a couple of people that we want to defeat. Alright, so right here, this circle is a random boost. It will give you a boost, like sometimes in certain like speed, certain like, you know, abilities will get boosted, certain like even physical attacks will get boosted. It's just a random boost. And I feel like that's what is gonna be beneficial, especially in those areas. Now we got a bunch of enemies here, and the poor little guy is just roaming around. Now the actual thing, like, you know, even making a guild is actually pretty cool, especially with some of the friends you got. So it would be really worth it to get a group of friends to play this as well, because, you know, these type of games is very enjoyable with a group of friends. Now everybody, I don't know, like a lot of people start doing a lot of other MMOs. So the question for this is that, is it still worth to play? Let me put this in perspective. I'm one who loves beat 'em up games, especially like the old school type beat 'em up games for this type of, like, you know, this type of genre. I love things like anime. I think this game is worth a lot. I think this game is really worth a lot. I think a lot of people do not see, you know, how much this game is worth. It's really well designed. It's really fun. I think people will enjoy this a lot. So we got the lightning kennel. You want your map back? How dare you? I will turn you into ashes if I'm lightning. Okay. Now we got a couple of people here, plus the lightning kennel here. Who is the boss? And we could get him with the aerial combo. Now, there's a bunch of different items and they have different ideals. Like the fortune coin, when you actually could flip it, you either lose health or you actually gain health. So it's just like a flip of a coin here. There you go. Now, as I said, now let's go ahead. We don't have enough coins to get a time suit thing. Now, that would be a weapon for a priest. Now, for instance, there's a character right here that you can repair all your items. Now, let's say you don't want an inventory that's full. All the stuff that you don't need right here, you can sell. Let's say I don't need this stuff. I'm gonna sell all of it. And if you have a weapon that you don't need, it will tell you what class it's for. Especially where it says class priest. That's what it's for. You know what I mean? So it's gonna tell you everything that it's for. You got the fortune HP coin, where you flip it and then you go ahead and do something like, oh, it's something that you can actually have, like, I would say, like by the flip of a coin. If you get the gold side, you can heal. If you get the white side, you don't heal or you lose health. So you also got a card here which has like some different types of benefits. Like this could go for the shoes right here. Now when you unlock this, you have a lot more jumping strength. Or you have some type of map right here, or all different types of quest items while doing the quests. Now right here we got another reward here that you can set up. And also now you can even upgrade your abilities, where you can unlock multiple abilities right here. Like right here. I can even upgrade my other abilities. Probably more than once. And then some of them, they will stop upgrading because of the fact that you need to level up a lot more. So let's go through here. Let's do one more mission, and then I'm going to give my final thoughts about this game. Now we're going to the Poison Thunderlands. Oh, little brat. Didn't help me at all. There you go. As you can see, based on the points that you're getting a certain rank. If you get hit, that rank goes down. Now, let's see what else we got here. Now, for this game, it's actually pretty easy to download for like a low length game. For something like this, you do have things that sometimes where it runs a little bit fast, but this is a 2D based game. So for mostly 2D based games, computers don't run heavily on. I would say like things like L Sword, Vindictus, things like League of Legends, or even things like Guild Wars. Sometimes it will do massive damage on another game. You know, it will do massive damage on a computer as well. I would say like things you need like a good graphics card for this game. For me, that's why I even build my own PC, so I could run this game easily. It'll run things like L Sword easily. And it's actually pretty cool that I get to run this and L Sword and other games like that easily. So let's continue here. Now if you see, you got another one of these boosts right here. That is shown around the dungeons. Sometimes it gives you a boost in your mana, sometimes it gives you a boost in your health. I believe it gives you a boost in both. It's really random, I believe, at certain times. Now you're getting more materials to craft some other stuff. Sometimes, as I said, you could craft armor, even weapons, or even different items. There you go. Now, you have some skills here that, you know, they can't be learned and everything. And you can't set them up in the dungeon, or you can't level them up in the dungeon. Alright, Scaredy Goblin. Alright, so that's the boss right here. Boom. And you gotta be careful, there's some people that actually especially heal. So you wanna kill a lot of people off. And the cool thing about this, it's so old school. And you can actually set it up with a I would say like a fight stick. Or like even a controller. So I wouldn't mind that. I would recommend that as well, because I have used the fight stick before, or a controller on this before, and it's really good to do so. So let's go ahead and set that up. There you go. You see, I'm getting more items here and there. Now let me get a gold card right here, where you can see I got 2 items now, because I spend money on to get double the items. And with that, I leveled up, everything's set up. Make sure you repair all the time, because of the fact that some of your items will go, you know, missing. Now, a dagger, let me go ahead and sell it, because I don't need it, it's made for the thief. Pistol is made for the gunner. I can set this up, but I'm not a certain level for it, so I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna edit my whole entire area, and then we're gonna go back to town. Now, here's one thing I want to make sure with you. If you have your skills and you level them up, which I'm gonna redo again, you want to make sure that you actually set it up to where you have everything set up properly. Like, for instance, I'm gonna set this up at level 5. I'm gonna keep on leveling up until I can't level up no more. Apply skill. And if you don't want to keep on doing it, hit auto allocate, and then it will go ahead and level up to a certain area, and it will make you choose which skill you want to go, and that will be the next class that you will level up to. And that would be the next class. Like, for instance, there's Zen Master, there's Brawler, there's Grappler, and there's Street Fighter for this character, and then there's more on ahead. And with that, that's actually pretty cool. Now, there are specific events that go on right here. We're not going to get into those. Those, I would say, you would go for that. Event in progress, you see like everything set up here for a specific event. Now you have like a certain raid that you can set up here. Item of the month. You have things like Secon's Dream, which is a specific game which I've never played actually. You got your whole entire map here. So I'm gonna receive my idea here, my item here. Now with this, you can set up a lot of things like your healing potions right here. And you can keep on setting it up. And it's all set. Now, with this, for this game, if I can say where it goes, or how good of a game it is, I would say of a 10, I'd give this an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Reason being is because this is a game that benefits a dying game style, which is beat 'em up games. Like, you know, old school beat 'em up games, like, as I said, for things like Streets of Rage, Comic Zone, you know, the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons game, and stuff like that. and it takes an MMO aspect and it brings it together. Now, my only problem is that a lot of people are not playing this, because a lot of people should be playing this. I think people should go ahead and actually decide to build a PC or buy a good PC to play this game. And you know, especially this is a major thing that a lot of people should get into playing. I would like to do that, especially where you could just change it and change like things from going from a North or South American server. Now, this game is on Steam. You can get it on Steam. You can also get it on things like the website it has. As I said, I would recommend getting it. I would definitely just go ahead and try downloading it. But, you know, for this game, this is a major game that I would like want people to literally get into. And with that, you know, you can go into your Steam. You could type in Dungeon Fighters Online, and I would recommend downloading it. As I said, I give it 8 or 9. I think it's fluent. I think in certain areas where it can get boring a little bit, so try to get a couple of friends to want to, you know, play the game with you, have fun with you, and everything. But, you know, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to EHG Community. Definitely turn on your notifications when we get new streams and new videos set out. And definitely join us on our Facebook page. Definitely go ahead and join us on our Discord channel. And make sure to subscribe to the moderators, where all links are in the description. By all means, go ahead if you're looking for any type of commission work for comic books, or from, you know, superhero characters, from even gaming characters, or any type of commission work. By all means, follow Randall on his Instagram, his Twitch, and make sure to contact him on his Facebook page. If you like anything of EDM music and you want to go ahead and listen to anything cool from, I would say, something like of any type of nice beats, go ahead and follow Travis Brown. Make sure to follow him on his Instagram and his Twitter, which all with links to like his SoundCloud and his Spotify are going to be there. Now, with that, also we have my boy Psycho World Gaming. He is selling some well-designed t-shirts. By all means, go to teespring.com/Psycho World and follow him on his Twitch and his Instagram, which is also here, and take a look at some of these great design t-shirts, which he's actually making more. Also, definitely go ahead and follow my boy Rose, where his song is playing right now. Make sure to leave a like on his song called Aura, probably one of the greatest songs that he's made. And there's another song that he made called Hypnosis. Make sure to follow him on his Instagram. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel. You know, he works really hard. You know, he's an amazing artist. He's a guy who puts effort and puts like his soul into his music. So I would recommend going ahead and take a look at that. Also, this video is sponsored by Pulse Labs. If you're looking for anything of any type of gaming equipment, from gaming chairs, gaming keyboards, and gaming tables, then go into the description, which is pulselabs.com/EHGCommunity. Take a look at some of the equipment there, and take a look. And by all means, you know, take a look at some of the products that I have. You know, great gaming chairs, well designed. You know, great tables that you can set up for if you have a build computer or if you want to be a streamer. And also great keyboards that you can even edit and customize on your own. But thank you guys for watching this. But this is your boy CrazyBase98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG Community. As I said, go on Steam right now and download Dungeon Fighters Online. This is a really well made game, well designed. I find it extremely fun, and I find it enjoyable. By all means, go ahead and give that game a chance and definitely download it.